Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to all of you watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. Before we really get into this reading though, we do have a quick announcement to make today. We are holding a giveaway this week of 3 of our original decks of message cards. There is a community post that lists out the cards, number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3. In order to participate in this contest, all you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, and then for each reading this week, leave a comment about the number of the deck that you would like to win. And this contest is running through the end of the week, Friday the 15th of November. Good luck to everyone, and we will announce the winner next week, or the 3 winners will be announced next week rather. So let's get back into this reading, guys, and see what we need to know. What messages does the universe want to share with the collective, please? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages are coming through? I never expected to meet someone like you. I feel like you rocked your person's world when you met them. You knocked their socks off. They were so surprised. They were so attracted to you, and it was an instant attraction. And it's not just about the attraction component of it, it's also about their heart opening to you at the same time that the two of you first met. And they knew in that moment the two of you first met that their prayers had been answered. They had longed to meet someone like you, who would love them the way that you have loved them, who would be their cheerleader, who would lift them up, who would give them encouragement, who would boost their self-confidence and self-esteem, and do all of the other wonderful, caring, nurturing things that you have done for this person, because that is the essence of who you are. Yes, they are so attracted to you, your physical features, but goes so much deeper than that. It is the essence that is the true beauty of who you are, and this is what they are attracted to, and they certainly didn't expect to meet someone like you. Did you expect to meet someone like your person? You guys watching the reading. But the two of you have been actually planning this meeting for the two of you for your entire lives. Ever since you were born, this meeting between you and this person has been part of your destiny with each other for your soul blueprints for this lifetime. This was that first intersection point of your soul contracts with each other. I don't feel good enough for you. While your person may have been dealing with some self-esteem issues, they may not have felt good enough for you, because you are everything that they could ever wish, hope, or pray for in terms of a partner. Now, during the time that they are away from you, this is what is happening. They are becoming what they perceive to be good enough for you. They are raising themselves up. They are boosting their own self-confidence and self-esteem. They have to lift themselves up and raise their vibration so that they can meet you on your level. Perhaps your person has had insecurities for a long time, and perhaps you have been aware of these insecurities that your person has. Maybe they shared them with you. Perhaps they were involved with people in the past, other romantic partners, or people they were involved with, whatever, that tore them down and then didn't give them that love and encouragement that you always did, making them feel less about themselves, making them not have that self-confidence and self-esteem, which is really a horrible thing to do to somebody that you supposedly love, right? But your person is using this time to make themselves worthy of you and worthy of your love. But they didn't believe that someone like you, they couldn't believe that you could love someone like them. I'm fantasizing about you. Well, woohoo! You still take my breath away, and you're the only one that can turn me on like that. We can't really talk much about that, guys, but what we can say about this is that because of this deep soul connection that you have with this person, the chemistry between the two of you is absolutely off the chart, insane, and you guys know that. And the chemistry it is about this mental connection the two of you share. It is about the physical connection the two of you share. obviously, and there is a lot of passion here between the two of you. It is also about the emotional bond that is between you and this spiritual connection that has been the driving factor for this relationship ever since the two of you crossed paths, ever since the two of you met, because that was the universe at work in your lives going, okay, it is time. Ready, set, go. Let's get this connection moving and grooving so that you can both evolve and become the people that you are destined to be, so that you can come into this connection with each other. But truly, you do take this person's breath away in more ways than one. And it's not just about the physical stuff. It is about the essence of who you are inside that they are so drawn to and so attracted to. I wasn't honest about my feelings for you because I was afraid you would reject me. Well, your person, again, this comes back to this, I didn't feel good enough for you. This is why they are working on themselves. This is why they are going through the transformation and growth that they need to go through right now so that they can come back to you and know that you're not going to reject them. Now, in their heart, and in their soul, in their own quiet inner guidance space, they know that you're not going to reject them. This is something that only lives in their head. And they are going to be able to work through this so that they can come back to you and be honest about their feelings and tell you how much they love you and not fear this rejection anymore. And if your person has had rejection fears, because they have been rejected in the past, and we can be rejected when we're children or when we're teenagers, when we're in junior high. You know, a clique of friends didn't want us to be involved with them, and so that can create rejection fears and insecurities as well. It can happen from past relationships. Just putting yourself out there emotionally can be a very scary thing for some people, and then when they are slammed with that rejection, they have a tendency to coil up inside themselves and not want to be expressive about their love ever again. And especially if their parents didn't show them how to express emotions, because their parents couldn't express their emotions either to the children or to each other. This is something that they grew up in. This is something that they were raised in. It is hard for someone like that to be able to be honest about their feelings, because they are afraid of that rejection. But your person is working through all of this because they want to become good enough for you. They want to raise their vibration to your level so that they feel that they are on the same playing field as you. This is about them wanting to be in a space where you are what they perceive to be equal and balanced with each other. This is about them saying, I know that we belong together, but I need to raise my vibration up to where you are so that we can have this union with each other. But your person is definitely thinking about all of this, and they are working through all of this because they want to be honest with their feelings as they come back to you, because they know that this is something that is necessary for this relationship to blossom and flourish and grow for the two of you. I feel like an idiot for letting you go. Well, they may feel foolish. They may feel like an idiot. And I do feel that this is something that they are having to work through as well. Now, we are not saying that your person is a fool or not saying that they're an idiot. This is just something that they're feeling within themselves. They regret it. They regret letting you go. They regret that they didn't put forth more effort and energy. But again, they didn't feel good enough for you because they didn't believe that someone like you could fall in love with them. They didn't feel worthy of you, of this love or of this relationship, and so they created chaos. They did self-sabotaging behaviors because of their unworthiness. But they are working through these issues because this is why you met each other at that moment that you met, so that they could get their act together, so that they could face these issues head on, so they could work through them, so that you could actually come together into this powerful union with each other. And this has all of this has always been part of the plan with your person. But they are definitely turned on by you. They are so very attracted to you, and they have so much love for you. It's just that they were unable to come forward and share this with you when you were spending time together. But now that you are in this separation space, they are doing a lot of inner work and self-reflection to figure themselves out so that they can present themselves in a way where they feel that they are on your level, on your par, so that they can feel worthy of you and of this relationship. Let's see what messages, other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. What messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Ace of Swords. Well, your person has definitely had some clarity here. They see things now with much greater understanding than they ever have before. And they needed that moment of truth. They needed that awakening that comes with the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. Your person is going to come back and be honest with you about their feelings, about their attraction, about their love, about their amorous desires for you, and everything else that goes with this connection, because this Ace of Swords is also about them reaching out to communicate with you. But with that Ace of Swords, they've definitely had a breakthrough, and they see things now with much greater clarity and understanding than they did before. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is all about being grounded, being loving, being nurturing, being giving and supportive, being wise. And this is the energy that your person sees in you. They see this energy in you, and that is regardless of your sign, okay, guys? They see you as someone who is loving, caring, nurturing, giving, understanding, compassionate, wise. And they want to return this energy to you. This is why they're saying, I didn't feel good enough for you, because somehow they felt that you were above them. And this is not because of anything that you did. This is their own insecurities that caused them to think this or believe this or whatever. And this is what caused this self-sabotaging behavior for your person. But that is going to change because they've had an awakening with that Ace of Swords, and they see things now. They get it. They understand it. They've had many epiphanies along the way here during the time that you've been away from each other also. The Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign, so that is Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. You don't have to be an earth sign for this reading to work or resonate with you. These are collective readings, and they are for everyone. It's just we call out the signs because so many people have asked us to. This is truly the energy of the reading and what is happening with your person on their way back to you, showing back up for you, being nurturing, giving, loving, caring, wise, being able to be someone who gives you advice, encouragement, and support, wanting to lift you up as you have always lifted them up. This Queen of Pentacles is about them getting their act together so they can raise themselves up and be good enough for you, or what they perceive to be worthy of you and of this love. The Queen of Pentacles energy is also very grounded and very grounding. And this as well is going to be your person getting out of their head and stopping all of their fears and turning all of that off and allowing themselves to live from the place of their heart and their soul instead of that mental chatter that's constantly yapping in their head. This will be a different person as they return. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? The Moon. Well, I do feel the Moon can be some melancholy that your person is feeling and experiencing at the moment, guys. And it's just dawned on me that you can't see the writing on the bottom of these cards. So let me just scooch that up a little bit. The Moon. I do feel your person is dreaming about you, and they are blasting through all of their fears and their subconscious illusions so that they can feel this place of groundedness, because this Ace of Swords is clearing the path for them to get rid of the things that have held them back. And I feel like as well with this Moon card though, your person is missing you. They're melancholy. They're sad without you in their life. But as well, this is something that they need to feel and experience in order to have this breakthrough, in order to have this sense of clarity. And perhaps you as well, with this Moon card being here, guys, are dreaming about your person as well at night. The two of you meeting up in that 5D space and connecting with each other to, well, exchange information and energy with each other. Yes, in that woo-woo kind of way. And it does happen, you guys. You probably have experienced it yourselves, having amorous dreams of your person. because they are as well, not only fantasizing about you in that way, but having dreams of you in that way as well, because this gives them a hit of your energy and it gives them the encouragement that they need to start making their way back towards you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? This is Temperance. Well, Temperance is definitely all about the connection that you share with your person. It is the blending of your essences, the blending of your souls. And that is something that happened when the two of you first met one another. And we talked about that in the very beginning of the reading. Temperance is about alchemy. And alchemy is about this transformation that happens when you blend two or more substances together. More specifically, in this instance, it's two, because the angel on the Temperance card is pouring these substances back and forth in these two cups, which is the blending of your souls. This does tell us that there is a very deep spiritual connection between you and your person. And your person has become much more aware of this during the time you've been away from each other. They know that there is something significant and special and spiritual that is happening here in this connection with you. And they are definitely listening to the guidance of the people upstairs. They are listening to the guidance that comes at them from their angels, from their guides. It may come at them through dreams. It may come at them when they're driving in the car, when they're walking down the street, when they're running on the treadmill, perhaps when they're at work, driving to work, coming home from work, when they're making dinner, when they're watching something on television. All of a sudden, these thoughts and ideas come trickling in, because that is the universe at work in your person's life, giving them, helping them support this wake-up call that they have been having, which is going to actually be the very thing that drives them back to you. Temperance is ruled by Sagittarius, but again, you don't have to be an earth sign or Sagittarius for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What messages does the universe want to share with us? And we have the Sun, and I moved that quickly enough. I hope no one saw the little gummy baby. That is the Sun, and I call it a gummy baby because it just looks like a gummy baby, those little things. The Sun. This is so very positive here, guys. The last two cards of this reading are so very positive. Temperance and the Sun. The Sun is about the sun coming out to shine on this connection again. The sun brings healing after storms. It brings sunshine after rain. It brings love and warmth after chaos and the conflict that you have been going through during the time that you have been apart from each other, but also when you were together. If there was a lot of conflict between the two of you because your person was self-sabotaging this relationship, which is very probable if they didn't feel good enough or worthy of you or this connection. The Sun is about happiness, joy, prosperity, peace, being restored to this connection. And that Temperance and the Sun card combination is a very powerful combination of cards. It is about the unity for the two of you that is coming to your partnership, to this connection, as the two of you have this opportunity to start over and begin again. That comes with this Ace of Pentacles as well. It's all about starting over. And then we have Judgment, which is also about the renewal of this connection with your person and your person growing and evolving as well. But this Five of Cups as well tells it all. Your person is feeling very low about themselves, and this supports this Five of Cups supports the Moon in that they are feeling a lot of this guilt and this regret. And yes, feeling like an idiot for letting you go. This is a card of sorrow and sadness and mourning and really feeling this deep sense of knowing they messed things up. But this is all about starting over. Your person being really mad at themselves. And this Judgment card is about the rejuvenation and restoration of this relationship. But your person as well going through this sense of renewal that has happened during the time that you are preparing for union with each other, which is very much supported by this Temperance card and the Sun. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Yeah, guys, so what I feel is happening for your person is they're kind of like in a bit of a low spot at the moment, kind of like feeling a little bit of woe is me because they know they blew it and they feel like foolish for letting you go and know that they should have done better in this connection, but they didn't feel good enough for you. This is the time where they are becoming good enough for you and worthy of you and worthy of this relationship. And I know you probably are thinking, but they are good enough for me. They need to evolve to meet you on the level that where you are. But this is what they're doing. That's how they're going to make themselves good enough for you and for this connection. And so they can be worthy of this love that's here between the two of you as well. Attraction. Well, your person is definitely attracted to you. So very attracted to you. And we talked about that earlier. It is about the spiritual attraction, the emotional attraction, definitely the physical attraction, because there's a lot of passion in this connection between you and your person. But also it is about the mental connection that's between the two of you, because I do feel they miss talking to you and hanging out with you. Intense. Well, there is definitely an intensity to this relationship because it has always been there and your person felt it from the very first time the two of you met. And you guys watching the reading, you felt it as well, didn't you? Of course you did, because it's always been there. This is why they're saying, you take my breath away and you're the only one that can turn me on like that. That is about the mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional connection. How do you think this chemistry works between the two of you? It needs all of those components to truly make it happen. And what I'm hearing is our chemistry for all of those things was off the chart. The deck that I'm using right now is Elemental Goddess Oracle, and there is a link for these cards in the description, but we are moving on with this reading to see what else we need to know. Inspiration. You are their inspiration. And that comes back to the song. You're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. And you have inspired this person. That's why they say here, I never expected to meet someone like you. But you've also inspired them to become good enough for you and for this connection and for this relationship. And the thing to remember as well is your person is the one who has to feel good enough for you. They have to feel that they have elevated themselves to your level. This is what this is all about, because they are going through the growth and transformation that they need to go through right now so that when they show back up, they can be at your level, at this place where things are equanimous and balanced between the two of you, because they see this as a partnership that has so much potential to go long term, and that they weren't ready for it before. And if you guys had continued on the way that things were when the two of you were hanging out together, it would have eventually hit this same space. It just happened sooner rather than later. And sooner is actually better because it will give you guys more time to spend together when you are both in this more evolved space and operating at this higher vibration. Desire. Well, that's all about that I'm fantasizing about you, isn't it? Yes, it is. But it's also about the love. They desire you. It's not just about them desiring you physically, although that is definitely here, and we can see that throughout the reading also. This is about them desiring you emotionally and spiritually and mentally as well. Remember, it is all about this connection, and this connection is off the chart, and you have to have all of those components for this connection to work, and your person is making sure that when they show back up for you, they are going to be fully healed and fully prepared for this partnership. This connection with your person, with this Temperance card and the Sun being here, has so much potential to come to this divine union for the two of you, because your person has had a wake-up call and they get it, they understand it, and they see it. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Change. Well, here we go. Transformation. And change is happening for your person. We saw that with that Judgment card that I couldn't really show you all of it. But there is transformation happening because they've had this awakening and they get it and they know it. And they want to move forward to this new chapter with you. And this next chapter with your person is going to be a much better chapter than any of the ones that you have had with them before, because this is going to be the chapter where they're going to be able to say, and yes, This is our happily ever after space. Definitely with that Temperance card and Sun being side by side. That is all about how strong and how deep this connection is. How deep is your love, is how deep this connection is between the two of you. That is what I'm hearing. Let's see what other messages the universe wants to reveal for this reading today, please. Insecure. I do feel that I don't think this card has ever come up, but I do feel that this is about your person's insecurities. And I like that it came right after this beautiful butterfly card, actually, because I feel that this combination, the message that comes in this combination of cards, of the insecure and the change card, is about your person working through their insecurities, their fears, their illusions, their shyness, their inability to be able to tell you how they feel about you, their inability to be honest and truthful with you. But they're going to show back up and be truthful, because that is all about what that Ace of Swords is also saying here. Your person living from that place of their truth, being able to speak this truth with you as they start rebuilding this relationship with you after that initial communication that comes from them. Remember, they want to return and be more like you. They want to be more loving, nurturing, caring, and giving, the same way that you have always been for them, because that is what they feel is going to help them raise themselves up so that they can be worthy of you and of this relationship. But I do feel for many of you watching your reading, this person was perhaps insecure in the past, and they are working through their insecurities, their issues, their fears, their illusions, and everything else. And that is what the Moon card tells us as well. Genuine, authentic, sincere, and true. Well, your person showing up and being genuine with you is definitely them going to be honest about their feelings, isn't it? Absolutely. That is how that's going to play out, because it's time for them to be real. Your person needs to be real with you. They need to be real with themselves, and that is part of what this is all about. But they are finding that truth. They are seeing this truth. And as well, perhaps they need to be more genuine and truthful with other areas of their life as well, or with other people in their lives also. But you will see, as this person rebuilds this relationship with you, a sincerity, a genuineness, a caring, a love, a devotion, a dedication to you that you have perhaps not seen from them before, because they know that in order to meet you at your level, they have to raise themselves up to be at your level. And you will see this change manifested in your person as they make their way back to you, and the two of you start building this better relationship moving forward. Blossoming, opening, actualizing, and expressing. I actually feel that this is about your person blossoming. And as your person blossoms and opens their heart and is able to share with you and tell you how they feel, this will help this relationship blossom and grow as well. This also says expressing. They're going to be able to tell you how they feel. That is that Ace of Swords, the sword of truth, telling you their feelings, sharing and expressing that to you. And of course, this is here because they are aware that this connection is a powerful one, and they know that they have this love for you that comes with that Queen of Cups, because that is about unconditional love and caring and being supportive and lifting each other up so that you can build a strong, powerful partnership with each other. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching. Again, this is just a quick reminder about the contest that's coming for this week. Please pick 1, 2, or 3 when you leave your comment on the videos for this week or on the readings for this week, because a winner will be announced next week, guys. And there will be one winner for each of these decks. Good luck to everyone. Have a great day, guys.